That guy's he's in elected office. Elected office. Yeah, if we go to a different planet like Australia, sure, I guess if we live in a different world.
But in the real world with human beings, it's not going to work. And gun control.
Sorry to our Australian friends if any of you are here today. This is just a good reminder to always remember that Republicans' logic is not actually their logic. What Republicans have is a belief system, and then they have justifications for their belief system. But you'll never find like a free thinker, like somebody who started with nothing and then was just like, I'm gonna come up, like I have a principled system now. You wouldn't find them aligned with Republicans. This is an old clip of John Oliver when he was I believe at the time he was trying to join the Jonas Brothers, and it fell apart, so he didn't. This is him interviewing, what was this guy's name? I forgot. I don't remember. I think it says some congressman on gun reform.
You hold up this sign whenever I make a suggestion that you think is infringing upon your Second Amendment rights, okay?
Okay.
Assault weapons ban. Boom, there it is. Increased background checks. Really?
Yes.
Just for background checks?
We don't do background checks for the First Amendment.
Okay, so let's just try this one.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
Sure.
Swoop's good.
A mandatory 1 hour waiting period if you buy a gun.
Why a mandatory?
Are you kidding me?
Unless I could see a reason. No. I can't think of anything that I support. Because at the end of the day, none of it works.
If it could, due to that time that it did.
Okay, when was that?
Australia.
I guess if we're going to go to Planet X and say it's not the United States, it's some other planet, different people, different everything. I don't know. Yeah.
Also went down. 0 mass shootings.
Put it this way. It's illegal to have crack cocaine anywhere in the United States. Do you think if somebody really wants it, they can get their hands on crack cocaine in America?
So unless we can completely get rid of drugs, there's no point in having drug laws at all.
Let me think about that for a minute.
It's never really about the principle. It's always like they develop a principle to defend their views. They just like guns. They think for some reason it's critical to having freedom. We're far from the most free country in the world. We're one of the only ones that like it has this amount of weapons, and it is silly. I understand. I think people have like an emotional attachment to their Second Amendment, but this idea that the Second Amendment really is even like that important is kind of wild. It really is like a little bit wild. Like having access to more weapons leads to higher crime, which means that you need weapons to protect yourself against higher crime. Every other country who has scaled back specifically firearms has less crime. But it's probably not the fact that we have access to a lot of weapons. It's probably not the problem. It's probably something else. But I did like the deep breath when he compared it to drug laws. And the guy just goes,